Lual is actually in the form of a birthing woman giving birth to ceramic babies. And it is a very performative firing. I believe that they're like a mixture of anticipation, apprehension, also excitement. And there's much labor and time involved, a dependence on a higher being, dependence on others. There's a lot of equivalences.
Everyone, welcome and thank you for coming here today for the Lual performance. So this is my joy to introduce Rita Badilla-Gudino from the Philippines. And she has been here with us for the last 2 weeks. She has been this beautiful mama inside the kiln, and we'll be opening the fiber kiln, the kumot, and from inside will emerge the lual, and from the lual will emerge the babies. So I want you to know this whole thing is supremely experimental. And it's the joy has been for us, at least in the process. And Rita will share a little bit of the process with you guys through a very short presentation. And after the presentation, we'll have a short ceremony before opening of Lual. So, welcome everybody. And Rita, over to you.
Thank you, Vinny, for that warm introduction. Thank you all for carving some time this evening to be with us today for the unveiling of a birthing goddess. So Lual is actually a composite Filipino words of luad, which means clay, and lual, which means to give birth. So the stimulus, I just want to give a short stimulus of what the concept of lual is. It happened because of having experienced real childbirth and also experiencing firing. I felt a consonance between both experiences. A mixture of anticipation, excitement, apprehension, at the same time, the dependence on a higher being, dependence on other people, the labor and the time that goes in both experiences. And I found this a very strong metaphor for people to understand what childbirth is all about. Not only for mothers, but as well as fathers. And for non-potters to understand what it is for potters like us, experiencing the joy of birds coming out from the kiln. It's like childbirth as well. So I will give you a brief, short video of the.
I just wanted to introduce the Lual team, and this team has been helping Rita with the building of the Lual sculpture. And so there is Saskia, who is with us from Germany. And there is Neha Pularwar, who is here from Bombay. Nalini Tariwal from Pondicherry. Dharan. Archana, Manisha, and Yagna is there. And the ICT team members is Riyaz and Neha, who will be giving us a little performance today, and Anjani. And Vinny. Meenakshi as well. Thank you, all the volunteers. This would not have been possible without you, and we are so grateful to have you here.
The event takes over the excitement. For me, it's like I was giving birth with a lady there.
It's pioneering. Nobody's done it. It's one for, Philippine art history.
Kiln art is a very new thing. And in fact, in the world, I think there's only a handful of practitioners. So that's one reason it's difficult to do.
I was amazed as everyone else. I was part of the spectator, not being able to be part of the firing crew. Really hands-on with them. I was just there in front and watching with amazement and awe. I was just moved by emotions. I was very near to tears. Actually, I think I cried.
In 2015, I was invited to rebuild and fire Lual in UK at the International Ceramics Festival, Europe's premier ceramics event. Its success, as taken from the testimonies of spectators, is attributed to its universal theme. The performance firing of Lual became a major highlight in the 2015 festival. The strong connection of firing and birthing became so evident that viewers could clearly understand and relate, whether they are mothers or fathers, man or woman, potter or non-potter. "We were all born once," said one spectator, and witnessing the wall firing transported me to this wonderful event in my life.
All right, so I hope you liked that presentation. So Lual has been in, this is the third edition of Lual. So the first Lual was built in the Philippines, and while I was working on Lual, I didn't realize I was 2.5 months pregnant. So you may have noticed that I was six months heavy with child while I was working on that kiln. In 2015, I was invited to build Lual in the International Ceramics Festival in UK. And now, allow me to present to you Lual, India, and a bit of the process of how it was done here. First, you can see we made the belly mold first because that's the most critical part of the whole kiln. The concept is a kiln within the kiln, a double kiln design concept. Because without this mold, we won't be able to build it and hold it and support it. So, of course, the site has to be prepared as well. O.P. John, Sanskriti Kendra founder, has honored us with a visit together with his family, his son Varun and his daughter, on the second day of our building of Lual. Now we did the foundation, the firebox, and the kiln floor done on the second day. After that, I built Lual. We start building the Lual with a footprint, so from bottom up. Of course, the wall supports is important to hold up the belly. On the third day, we start building the belly walls and the lower chimney. And we took a break to have a baby making workshop. So this is important. So I asked some of the ceramic artists and first time clay artists to come to Sanskriti and make their babies. So the babies will be brought out and delivered today. So the belly is now installed. We cut out the wall supports so that there's room for the womb or the firing chamber. And then we build up the breast, the foot, and the leg. The upper chimney of Lual was strewn by Miha, and it was strewn in sections, and then we modeled her flaming hair. So the chimney is her flaming hair. And of course, I took some time with her face to model the face, build up the neck, assemble the upper chimney. The hand modeler. So the hands, there are several modelers. There was Yagna, Miha, and Saskia to get to the final hands. And then, of course, there was prenatal care. So there's, in real childbirth, the mother goes to prenatal care. So we took care of her while she's drying, repairing any cracks, repairing whatever we see that needs to be repaired, and to dry her before the firing. I was told that there's in India, a woman getting married is bathed with turmeric. So I chose a color that is inspired from this color. So Lual is painted in a yellow and gold. And then I designed a tattoo art for her, inspired from a Filipino indigenous patterns from the northern part of the Philippines, which means a lot of the patterns here means about growth, birthing, nurturing, about passage of time, and about fate. So this is silk screened with refractory pigments on her. And after that, of course, she was glazed and put inside the kumot kiln, which was fabricated on the spot here at Sanskriti. This morning, we had a ritual, an offertory ritual, which I usually do in all of my Lual firings. It is an offering to God's Spirit in the elements of earth, wind, fire, and water. So this work is actually not only a collaboration between my team of India, Ceramics Ttiennale, but also, of course, with the gods. So, here is to a fiery birthing of Lual, the birthing goddess. Thank you. Namaste. Alright, in a few minutes we will be opening Lual. So hang on to your seats. I hope you don't mind a little drizzle of blessings. Yes.
And so we are going to pull back the fiber kiln, the kuma, and then we will pull out the babies from the Lual. So please do keep a safe distance from whatever is happening here and enjoy whatever turns up. We'll be doing a short ceremony before the opening of the kiln.
No, I don't want. Yeah. Okay.
Where's the top?
Woo. Okay, now ready? Where your mask?
Yeah. Excuse me. I have a camera right here. Please move aside. Please move aside. Please move aside. Onto the left, please.
Anybody else who's free? Yes. Yes, no.
Okay, baby. Where are you going?
That is alright.
Yeah, we need. Next one will go here.
Yes, next one in the car.
This is our performance day. Yeah, we need. Next one will go here. Close it.
Can I put the towel on already?
Yes.
Towel first?
We'll stay with there.
Okay? Congratulations. Yeah, right side. Yali baby? Yali baby. Yali baby. Oh. Your baby birthday.
More baby.
Is the light okay?
I have to shoot.
One thing I can't.
Going to go back in the fire.
Yeah, wait.
Not going to happen. Not hot enough. If you drop too much, you can
Do it. I think melted, huh? No, that's melted. Put more babies in. No. Yeah, put more babies in, then put on the fire.
तुमने देखा नहीं पिछले 1 घंटे से
उल्लू का पट्टा.
Okay. You can't slam on the box. Around the edges so that this. I think it's okay. We can leave the edge. She's not a hardcore. We should be hardcore. So sorry. Thank you.
Sorry.
No, they're all here. Nobody would have left.
उल्लू का पट्टा. Maybe leave it outside, not in the water. Don't put it in the water for some time. Okay, then we need things under there.
That's my baby.
ग्लोव्स घालायला पाहिजे होते.